In the storage process, TNT has built not only facilities for the physical storage, but also a temperature monitoring control system. This control center basically monitors the temperature in the storage areas 24/7.
In the unlikely event of a power breakdown, an independent power generator is on standby as part of the contingency plan. To safeguard the integrity of the product, special packages that can maintain the required temperature throughout the transportation process are used in Singapore and around the world. Once the test kits are packed and consolidated, they have to reach destination within 96 hours. If not, the integrity of the entire batch has been compromised and will not be used. With so much at stake, only a select few can handle these blood test kits. Selecting the right people for the job is key.
These are products that's going to be used to save lives, to treat people. And it's that social need, that social importance that I think drives us to be very good in our training, but also very careful in our people selection process. People who are meticulous, people who are not willing to make mistakes, people who have that care and that passion.
The responsibility of training the right people falls on Ang Po Chin, TNT's Regulatory Compliance Manager. A pharmacist by profession, Po Chin knows the importance of upholding the integrity of healthcare products. It is this very reason that attracted her to join healthcare logistics sector in the first place.
As a pharmacist, I actually work in retail and hospital sector before, where I actually dispense the medicine to patients, but I don't have a visibility of how the drug is delivered. As a quality assurance in a healthcare logistic company, I actually oversee this whole process. So it makes me kind of assured that the product that I handle when it reaches the end user is safe and efficacy.
These are polyolefins, basic plastic materials that are used in many everyday products around us. These plain-looking products, however, is big business. Borouge currently produces 2 million tons of polyolefins per year in Abu Dhabi, which are then distributed across Asia Pacific. And the company wants to increase the volume to 2.5 million tons by 2014. Hence, the company decided to bring the product closer to market to reduce distribution, time and cost. CWT, the largest listed logistics company in Southeast Asia, then came into the picture. It tailor-made a logistics solution that brought Borouge closer to its customers in Asia. Eric Herman and his team took 2 years to conceptualize and to execute this project. CWT undertook the design, development and construction of a comprehensive facility that comprises packaging, warehousing and shipment forwarding, all under one roof.
What we do is when we're looking at an overall solution, we're taking various components. It's like a big mathematical equation that you're trying to piece together.
Take packaging, for example, where economies of scale play an important part. Borouge ships polyolefins in sea bulk from Abu Dhabi to its logistics partner's facility in Jurong. The location is strategically located close to the ports. Over here, polyolefins stored in 20 to 40-foot long containers are repacked into 25-kilogram bags. These individual packs are then stored at the warehouse until orders come in. Outsourcing the supply chain has benefited Borouge. It used to take a month to ship the products to customers. Today, the goods are delivered within 7 days after an order has been placed.
It's really help our markets and help our branding to move and boost the product to our end customers.
The facility officially opened in May 2010, and up to 330,000 tons of polyolefins will be handled per year. Given the magnitude of the project, Eric regards this as one of his more challenging endeavors in his 16-year career in the logistics industry.
There's a balancing act, a timeline and a budget, working with lots of different people, different variables. What I learned most is it's very critical to always have the big picture in mind, and that everyone involved had to understand where we were going, what needed to be done, and why we needed to do it.
Having worked in Taiwan, Indonesia and now Singapore, Eric is familiar with Asia. And he believes that Singapore is the best location to establish Borouge Southeast Asia Logistics Hub.
Our customs clearance, for example, here it runs 24/7. It's very easy. Cargo comes in, you could clear it, all your documentation is done online. That's something you don't see in the rest of the world. They've invested heavily in infrastructure, in the ports and the airports. So there are special roads that move containers on trucks from one terminal to the other, so they could quickly meet up with the vessel connections here in Singapore and quickly get to the end customers around the Asian region. Here, people are well educated, they know what's going on, they speak English very well. So when you're looking at establishing a group of people, something new, something innovative, that's where you need the right people.
Specialized logistics solutions providers have to constantly innovate to cater to an ever-evolving marketplace. Only by doing so can they provide value not just to Singapore, but the world.
For all the people out there who are interested in joining this industry, well, the first thing is that you must have this character where you like to solve problems. You are able to react to new situations.
There is that commercial benefit to it, but more important, there's a social impact of it. My family may be using some of these products. Your family could be using some of these products. And if I do it well, I ensure the integrity of the products that's gone to ensuring lives are more enriched and that well-being is maintained.
In this pharmaceutical industry, there is continuous improvement projects. So we are constantly upgrading ourselves and exceeding ourselves.
Logistics is never about being 100% perfect. If it was, we would be out of a job. So it's always about reinventing what goes on, looking at how you could do it better, smarter, and balancing that speed to market as well as the cost involved.